When you think of Cambodia, what comes to mind? For most people, it's the magnificent Angkor Wat at sunrise, or the vibrant energy of Phnom Penh. But what if I told you that beyond these incredible, well-trodden paths lies a Cambodia that's even more magical? A Cambodia that locals hold dear, a land of quiet beauty, untouched nature, and secrets whispered on the warm breeze. Today, we're going on an adventure together. We're peeling back the layers of the tourist map to find the heart and soul of this amazing place. Before we dive headfirst into this beautiful journey, I have a tiny favor to ask. If you love travel, if you love food, if you love meeting new friends around the world, do me a solid and click that little thumbs up button down below. And while you're there, why not hit that big red subscribe button and ring the little bell? That way you and I can go on all these adventures together. Our first stop is a little slice of paradise called Koh Rong Samloem. This is the quiet, introverted sibling who prefers reading a good book by the water. The moment you step off the boat, you feel it. It's like the whole world takes a deep, calming breath. Look at this water. Have you ever seen anything so clear? It's like liquid glass. You can see your toes wiggling in the soft white sand even when you're waist deep. It's not just blue, it's 100 different shades of turquoise, sapphire, and aquamarine, all shimmering under the sun. We're talking long stretches of powdery sand, fringed with swaying palm trees, with hardly another soul in sight. It feels like you've stumbled upon your own private island. You can spend your days swinging in a hammock, feeling the sea breeze on your face, with a good book and a fresh coconut in hand. What a start to our journey. And hey, if you're loving this tropical paradise as much as I am, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden gems like this one. Your support helps us discover even more incredible places to share with you. From the quiet shores of the island, we're heading to the twin towns of Kampot and Kep. First up is Kampot, nestled peacefully along the banks of the Preah River. The streets are lined with these wonderfully faded French colonial buildings, with their shuttered windows and weathered balconies. You can almost imagine what it was like 100 years ago, but Kampot is famous for something small but mighty: pepper. Kampot pepper is considered one of the best on the planet. You taste the different kinds: green, black, red, white. It's a revelation. Just a short drive away is Kep. The main event here is the famous crab market. The sights, the sounds, the smells. It is fantastic. You pick the ones you want, and moments later they're cooked for you with that incredible, fresh Kampot pepper. Sitting on a simple wooden platform over the water, eating the freshest crab you will ever have in your life. It is a core memory in the making. You think you've seen Cambodia? Welcome to the northeastern provinces of Ratanakiri and Mondulkiri. This isn't just a change of scenery, it's like stepping into a different dimension. The air here feels thicker, greener, more alive. You can almost taste the chlorophyll. The Elephant Valley project in Mondulkiri. This isn't a tourist trap with elephant rides, it's a sanctuary, a retirement home for overworked elephants where they can just be elephants. You see the intelligence in their eyes, the gentleness in their movements. It's a humbling and moving experience that will stay with you forever. Picture this, a perfectly circular 4,000-year-old volcanic crater lake, filled with water so clear and blue it looks like a piece of the sky fell to earth. The local legends say a giant spirit lives here, and honestly I believe it. There's a palpable sense of peace, a quiet magic. If you've ever dreamed of being Indiana Jones, of hacking your way through the jungle to find a lost city, then I have the place for you. Get ready, because we are going off the beaten path. Way off. We're headed to Banteay, Chhmar. This isn't just a temple, it's a sprawling, monumental complex that for centuries was swallowed by the jungle. This is wild. This is raw. The outer walls are covered in some of the most intricate and fascinating carvings in the entire Khmer Empire. But the real showstoppers are the massive, multi-armed figures of Lokeshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. These giant, serene faces radiate a sense of calm and power that is just breathtaking. Someone tells you about a place so spectacular, so out of the way, that it feels like you're journeying to the very edge of the world. That's Preah Vihear for you. Getting up there is half the fun. You can take a special truck up the steep, winding road, and let me tell you, it's a ride. This isn't just another temple, it's an experience, a pilgrimage perched on a cliff that seems to touch the sky. When you finally arrive, the world just opens up. The panoramic views are, well, they're everything. You see for miles and miles across the lush green plains of Cambodia. You can find a quiet corner, sit on a sun-warmed stone and just look out over the horizon. It's a place that makes you feel small in the best possible way. How about we go completely in the other direction? I'm talking about an island where the most important decision of the day is which hammock to nap in. Welcome to Kota, Kiev. There are no roads here, no cars, no noise. Just the gentle sound of waves lapping the shore and the rustle of the jungle leaves in the breeze. You stay in these wonderful little eco-resorts and bungalows that are perfectly in tune with the nature around them. Think bamboo huts, open-air showers, and falling asleep to the symphony of the jungle. This is the kind of place that forces you to slow down, to breathe deeply. You spend your days swimming in the warm ocean, reading a book in a hammock, or maybe trying a little snorkeling. It's a reset button for the soul, a little slice of heaven on earth right here in Cambodia. Deep into the heart of one of Southeast Asia's largest remaining rainforests, the Cardamom Mountains in the incredible community of Phat. This isn't just a place on a map, it's a success story. This is adventure with a purpose, travel that feels good for the soul and for the planet. You'll be guided by local experts who know this forest like the back of their hand. You can hop in a kayak and paddle down the river, the silent jungle gliding by on either side. You might see monkeys playing in the trees or a majestic hornbill flying overhead, or maybe you'll go mountain biking on rugged trails, feeling the burn in your legs and the wind in your hair. In Phat, you're not just a tourist, you're a guest in the community. You can stay in a local guest house, share a meal in a family's home and hear their stories. Have you seen them all in one place, a place so sacred that the water flowing from it is considered holy? I'm talking about Phnom Kulen. This isn't just a tourist spot, it's a pilgrimage. The riverbed itself is a work of art, carved with thousands of lingas, these ancient Hindu symbols, right into the stone. They call it the River of 1,000 Lingas. Then you follow the sound until you're standing in front of these magnificent waterfalls. The spray hits your face, and it's the most refreshing feeling in the world. People are swimming, picnicking, just soaking in the joyous atmosphere. It's a natural water park, but so much better because it's real. Tucked away is the Preah Pagoda with its giant reclining Buddha. This isn't a statue that was brought here, it was carved right out of the enormous sandstone boulder it rests on. After all the adventuring, sometimes you just need a moment to sit, to breathe, to do absolutely nothing. And for that, I give you Silver Beach in Kep. It's a little pocket of peace, a gentle curve of sand tucked away like a secret. This is the kind of beach where you bring a good book, find a nice spot under a palm tree, and completely lose track of time. The water here is so calm, so clear, it's perfect for a lazy swim. You can just float on your back and look up at the blue sky, maybe see a fluffy cloud that looks like a crab. Hey, we are in Kep after all. And the best part, it's right near Kep. So after a few hours of doing that glorious nothing, you can wander over to the famous crab market for the freshest seafood you've ever had. Now for something completely different. We're going from a serene beach to a place that feels like it's straight out of a movie. A beautiful, spooky, mysterious movie. Welcome to Bokor Hill Station. This is an abandoned French colonial resort town perched high up in the mountains. As you drive up, the temperature drops and the mist starts to roll in. The centerpiece is the old Bokor Palace Hotel. What a place this must have been in its heyday, back in the 1920s. Now, it stands as this hauntingly beautiful skeleton. There's an old Catholic church standing defiant on a nearby cliff, its stone walls looking almost black against the gray sky. It feels like the last outpost at the end of the world. One minute the mist is so thick you can barely see 10 feet in front of you, and the next, it parts like a curtain, revealing the most breathtaking panoramic view of the coastline and the jungle stretching out for miles below. We've seen the grandeur of Angkor Wat, but what if I told you there's a place that came before all that? We're heading to Sambor Prei, which translates to the temple in the richness of the forest. We're talking about the 7th century here, long before the first stones of Angkor were even considered. This was the capital of the Tonle kingdom. Look at these towers. They're made of brick, not the sandstone we see so much of later. You see these octagonal towers, which are so unique to this period. And the carvings, the flying palaces and lintels are so detailed. You can see the very beginnings of the Khmer artistic style taking shape right before your eyes. The giant tree roots wrapping themselves around the brickwork isn't a sign of neglect. It's a beautiful, symbiotic dance between nature and human creation over centuries. Picture this. You've been exploring, but now it's time for a real, local-style break. That's what Tonle Bati is all about. Cambodian families come with their kids, bring picnic baskets overflowing with deliciousness. They rent these little bamboo huts that sit right over the water. The air is filled with the sounds of laughter, the sizzle of food being cooked, and the gentle lapping of the lake against the stilts. Right next to this idyllic lakeside scene, you have a little jewel box of a temple called Ta Prohm. Not the big famous one, this is its smaller, quieter cousin. You can trace the intricate carvings with your fingers, feel the ancient stones, and just imagine the history that's soaked into this place. You get your dose of incredible history and art, and then you get to relax by the water with some fantastic local food. It's like a 2-for-1 deal for the soul. For our grand finale, we're going somewhere truly off the beaten path. This isn't for the faint of heart, but oh, the reward. We're talking about Preah Sandek. This isn't a place you just drive up to, you have to earn it. You're hiking through dense, vibrant jungle, the air thick with the smell of damp earth and exotic flowers. With every step you feel like you're leaving the modern world further and further behind. And then, you emerge. You break through the tree line, and you see it, an isolated temple seemingly perched on the edge of the world. And the view, oh the view. You're standing above the clouds, looking out over an endless expanse of rolling hills and pristine jungle. It's a vista that makes you feel incredibly small and incredibly significant all at the same time. You can sit on the stone steps of the temple and just be. There are no crowds, no noise, no distractions. It's a place for contemplation, a place to feel a deep connection to history and to the planet. Well, our journey has to come to an end, but what a journey it's been. We've seen temples swallowed by the jungle, we've relaxed on beaches that feel like a secret, and we've climbed mountains to touch the clouds. Cambodia, you are just spectacular. What I love most is that for every world-famous wonder like Angkor Wat, there are dozens of hidden gems like these just waiting to be discovered. The real magic of Cambodia isn't just in the ancient stones or beautiful landscapes, it's in the people. It's in the smiles, the incredible resilience, the warmth, and the generosity you find everywhere you go. It's in the family sharing a picnic by the lake, the guide who tells you a story that's been passed down for generations, the cook who proudly serves you her favorite dish. So, my advice to you is simple. Go. If you ever get the chance, go to Cambodia. And when you do, yes, see the incredible main sights, but then, take a little detour, get a little lost, try something you can't pronounce, and talk to a stranger. I promise you that's where you'll find the real treasures. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this adventure. Remember to be a traveler, not a tourist. Be kind, be curious, and always, always be hungry for more. Until next time, my friends, I'm wishing you happy travels and even happier meals. Bye, everybody.